I request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Sincere thanks, agriinformation.com, Dhanlakshmi madam, okay, and others. Okay, well, the National Horticulture Fair is going on in IIHR. I think many of you have already visited. Today is the last day. And then this time the theme is, what are these value addition opportunities in horticulture, agri and all that, and how it can improve the income. See, long ago, when we had a sustenance farming, okay, where very hand-to-mouth existence of farming, simply people used to produce and they did not even know how to cook. Okay, that is how we evolved from the stone age to the metal age to the technological age to the value addition age and supply chain and value chain. See, now very quickly we'll go. This is about myself. All those things have been already told. Yeah. See, now the dotted lines are all the potentials where we can integrate the value chain. We already have some, the full lines, which are all the value chain. See, now the export markets are linked with the wholesale. The domestic market is also linked with the wholesale. The institutional customers are also linked to the wholesale. But ultimately, the customers are not in the final product traders are again not linked here. See, niche markets. See, for example, there is a dragon fruit market, there is a high value processed cashew market, or in the cities, you have got the middle class, you have got the high class. See, today you have got the software engineers. So everybody is a different niche market where the vegetables also have to be cut into smaller pieces and made into 250 grams because nobody consumes more than 250 grams of any vegetable. So even assorted vegetables are also a part of the value chain. Maybe, a little bit of beans, some cabbage, and some, cauliflower, and then we also have the peas. So like that, they're packed. There is an app called Blinkit. My wife regularly gets it from there. You name it, you can get it. See, nowadays, who is going to prepare the idli, vada, and dosa batter? See, all those things are gone. If you want to eat dosa, you bring the batter. Okay, and already the dates are already mentioned, how many days old batter it is, whether it is very, this one. So all sorts of value-added products have virtually, they have flooded the market. And look at this, the large-scale processors and aggregators have to be again linked with the small-scale processors. See here, this is where today's topic gains a lot of importance. See, now all my farmer producer organizations, the FPOs are more than around 10,000 in number. So maybe each one is a CBBO, that means a cluster-based business organization. Somebody is dealing with mango, somebody is dealing with fortified bajra. I told you that I did some experimentation with some FPOs where, this Harvest Place came out with MH1000, a highly fortified bajra with iron content. So it claims that it has more than 95 ppm of iron as compared to the 45 ppm of iron in the normal bajra. So now all these highly fortified crops are going to be used for the anemic, pregnant women and the lactating mothers and so on and so forth who normally suffer from this sort of iron deficiency. So these are all going to become my niche market. That's what I've been showing you in this dotted line. And obviously, the primary producers are linked with the small-scale processors, maybe at a village level, taluk level, and a lot of intermediaries are also being linked. This is the existing one. See, but now our research question, the potential for the value chain, how it can increase income is, why not the farmer producer organization eliminate these intermediaries? Why not the farmer add a little bit of skill for himself and also get and go into this sort of a structure where the potential exists right from the wholesale market, the large-scale processors to the export markets? Why the farmers themselves, who are the basic stakeholders, can't do it? This is the million-dollar question we'll be answering subsequently. See, now, when I write a market map, look at all this, the people. See, there are a lot of enabling environment of the government. Today, we have the Atmanirbhar scheme, the MIDH. Okay, we have the agri-infrastructure fund, then the Matsya Sampada Yojana. Lot of money has been pumped in. The ecosystem is also in place. So the consumer trends, for example, if you go to the city, they demand 4 or 5 crops. What do they demand? In a city like Bangalore, they demand broccoli, they demand English cucumber, they demand capsicum, they demand peas, they demand paneer. So all these 4-5 crops, which I told many of my students have worked, so it has got demand for all the 365. Now the seasonality in horticulture and agriculture is removed because you can't wait for a Kharif, Rabi or summer. Okay, and all these small scale processors, okay, and the primary producers, they're all linked with the final product traders. And look at all these extension services coming. It may be a mobile app, it may be Blinkit, it may be Swiggy, Zomato, okay, it may be Big Basket. So all these people are also helping the enabling environment, and they are trying to capture the domestic market, okay, the export market, and this sort of integration is going on. So there are a plethora of the business and extension services, whether you call them intermediaries or you call them as enablers, but the value chain things are all happening. So now what we tell the people is, why not the farmers or why not the small scale producers through the FPOs, CBBOs, why don't they aggregate and also do this sort of role? See, after all, to do a little value addition, establish a value chain, you don't require a very high Caltech MBA or you don't require a MBA from Harvard. So I'm telling you, once when the full market map is done, okay, we wish that the farmers are going to add value. And then, the value addition can come either you create a value in terms of the innovation or a product or an industrial innovation, and you capture the value maybe by place, time, and the price. Okay, the 4 P's of what Kotler said, through coordination. So these are the 2 ways where you can do it. See, why do you why the farmer should be only a producer? Why can't he be an aggregator? Why can't he be a value adder? Why can't he be a handler? Why can't he do some minimum processing and also become the part of the value chain, because he's going to get more income? We'll just quickly go ahead. See, now, today a lot of nutrition sensitive value chains have also come. See, I told you this fortified bajra experiment where I worked with 5 FPOs. I aggregated about 500 farmers and asked them to grow. And then also we had a market linkage. We got it sold at about 3,500 rupees per ton. Okay, that was somewhere in Allahabad market, and the experiment was taking place in the Koppal market. So this is how these nutrition sensitive value chains can also add value, can get more money and all that. See, let me tell you one thing, gentlemen. There's a very famous saying in Sanskrit. Udyamena vahi siddhyanti karyani cha manorathaihi nahi suptasya simhasya pravishanti mukhe mrugaha. That means, see, if a lion is simply sitting there like a farmer and asking that, I should get more income, it is not that the deer or any animal will come to the lion and say, kindly eat me. The lion has to go and hunt. It has to scan the environment. Okay, it has to hunt for its opportunities. So today it is scouting the opportunities, whether it's the external environment or it is upgrading, okay, linkage and flows on how the food consumption patterns are changing, and whether the primary supply is also going to target the export market, whether the rural or the urban. So if you simply sit in a single place, the opportunities for tapping this value addition will be taken by some of the secondary and the tertiary aggregators, and they will make money. And this is one of the big lacunas where people have been saying, see, all the middlemen takes. Why do you blame the middlemen? Who asked you not to take? Today, there are a plethora of institutions who can train you, who can empower you with skills. And there is an ecosystem in place like the Agri Infrastructure Fund. We have the Matsya Sampada Yojana. We have the Dairy Infrastructure Fund. After all, to make ghee or butter, you don't require very high dairy technology, and you don't require a PhD from NDRA to do it. See, suppose, you are a small livestock owner, you have some goats and sheep, even some primary processing, you people depend. You think simply you're a shepherd and then you'll take some sheep and goat here and there and you'll leave it. So that sort of value addition, you will not be able to make money. Then how to create a value? This is what we've been telling. See, now, you see how in the dairy products, you have got mayonnaise, you have got cheese, you have got cheddar cheese, you have got ice creams, you have got probiotic juices, probiotic, Yakult also we drink. So lot of, value-added, innovative new products have flooded the market. Then it also enhances the product's characteristics. Okay, you take mayonnaise, you take garlic mayonnaise, you take another mayonnaise, you take a giant food. See, today all the segmentation, targeting and positioning, they're all enhancing the services. They got their own brand. See, come on, take the Amul ice cream. Oh my God. See, where is Amul factory? Where are the supply chain? How do they aggregate? How do they procure? They're all history, which I don't want to go. Then obviously developing some unique customer experience. If I had to eat a kulfi long back when I was in school, I had to wait for that ice cream dabba fellow who comes in the cart in front of the school. But today you can order them online, and because the products are available, the value-added products are available. Even if you pay 1 or 2 rupees more for the online, doesn't matter. See, who will take the trouble of getting up, taking your vehicle and going and bringing it? So even in online marketing, Swiggy, Zomato, Big Basket and Blinkit and so on and so forth, they are also creating value through the value chain and the supply chain, or the Amul as a producer is creating the value through value-added, segmented and differentiated products. So this is how. So therefore, today nobody will say one product you will eat only rice and dal for the rest of the day. Come on, in a city, I think my generation had very less offers, whereas the present day generation have got a lot of value-added products in their plate. See, you don't eat even a raw banana. It's all made into milkshake and given to the children in the morning. Okay, you have mayonnaise, you have got at least a juice over there. So, okay, these things were all not just luxuries, not that my father didn't have money or your father didn't have money, but actually these sort of products were not available. All that I was eating when I was a young guy was, I used to eat some ground nuts and, all my big juice. I don't have any Pepsi and all that. I used to prepare some lemon juice and drink it. So today's people, oh my God, there is a cold coffee. My daughter orders cold coffee. There is a kulfi ice cream. What is it? There was another onion rings were there. Smileys were there. Oh my God, yesterday she was eating so many things. So this is how we create value. In capturing value, how to capture a value, how a farmer or an entrepreneur or any other stakeholder is going to capture the value. Say either you do direct marketing or you do vertical integration. Again, vertical integration are of two types. You have a forward integration, you have a backward integration. Forward integration means I am a mango producer, I will also start producing mango juice. Okay. Then, for example, I'm a McDonald's person. I make burgers. I may start producing wheat and dairy, mayonnaise and cheese, which are required. That is backward integration. Either you go forward or you do backward. So now, producer alliance, the same. Now, let us say I am from McDonald's. I create burgers. Okay, but I require even that small smileys, which comes from McCain. So the McCain company and the McDonald's company have got producer alliances. Then cooperative efforts, all the CBBOs, I told you, the cluster-based business organization, all the grape growers have come together and all the wineries have come together. And you've got so many biofortified wines with different flavors and enriched flavors, why not? So therefore, what I wish to say is the producer, the aggregator, the value adder, and the consumer, we can't really differentiate in the value chain, although the roles may be different, but it can be captured by a single person, provided he does those multiple roles. So that's how. Then direct marketing, we've already told you. Then obviously we have vertical integration. I told you that how McDonald's and the other McCain, I've already told you. Producer alliance, I already told you. The cooperative efforts. You take our Nandini dairy, you take our Dodla dairy, how they are all integrated and all that. Now, how to add value? See, for example, if I give you wheat flour and if I give you bread and bake it into cake, there are 3 different forms of the same wheat. So it gets value. And today we have come out even with this eggless cake. See, when we were young, we were not allowed to eat the cake because it has eggs in it. And today we have got a lot of eggless cakes. They also come in different flavors, like black forest, white forest, plum cakes, and so on. You name it, you have. Then location value. I was already telling, see, suppose, the Kesar Alfonso mango,
is sold at 300 rupees a kilo. Not just Alfonso, I'm just telling you. But in Bangalore, when it is sold at 300, you just go 250 kilometers from here. There's a place called Koppal, which also grows our Alfonso Kesar mangoes. It's only 100 rupees. So how this location value of 200 rupees is getting added, it is also a part of the value chain. So therefore, why not the producers who are 300 kilometers away establish a shop or through internet or online or mobile marketing, capture all this demand, aggregate the demand, and then supply it in one single shot, because everybody knows that the keeping quality of mangoes cannot extend about 15 to 20 days. Similarly, the time value. See, for example, we know that, all this till and, this gajak, what you prepare, they all come under the Kharif season. But the till is consumed in the Rabi season. It's consumed somewhere in Sankranti. We say Sankranti Ellu. So now the time value of a particular product, even though it is grown in Kharif, okay, the value comes only during the Sankranti season. It may be karambu, or it may be whatever your sugar cane, okay, jaggery, and all those things. So there is a time value you can add, ownership or possession value, and information value. See, suppose if I get an information value of a market, how much is going to be the price, I can tap those market. Then suppose, if you are in possession or a ownership of a particular product, especially sheep, goat, and animal husbandry, okay, when the time comes, you can sell it for a higher rate. So this is called the possession value. We'll go one by one. In the farm, I've already told you, if you do bread, wheat, flour, they are simply by converting wheat into atta, it is a farm value. What is so great in converting a wheat into wheat flour? This is what that, so Ashirwad atta fellow does with 5 kilos. Cleaning, grading, sorting, cooling, and then making a powder and doing it. Adding value to location, obviously door-to-door delivery. You order something in Swiggy, you have to pay 100 rupees more. If you go near the shop, I can get a smiley, 5 smileys for 65 rupees. If I order it from the same smileys, become 100 rupees. So 35 rupees is the value added by the Swiggy, Zomato, mail order, convenience stores. For example, I stay in a flat. So there is a D-Mart which has come on the basement of my flat. So very convenient. Even in the night, we will be buying ice creams and eating it. Then truck stop fast foods. You got many of these foods you can find on the roads today in Bangalore, whether it is Donne Biryani or fresh to do food. Then even various internet sites. Now the mango season and the grape season has started. People are booking here and there. So this is called adding value to location. Now adding value to time. See, for example, you require so many good foods during Ugadi, Sankranti, Deepavali, come, all the things. Then, Janmashtami comes in between, when you have the Pakshamasam coming in the Ashvija, Bhadrapada Mas, Kartik Mas, there's a demand for a lot of oil, lights, and many other different foods. So you can, using the seasonality of many of these foods and many of these agri products, okay, you can store, schedule, transport process, throughout the year, you can keep yourself busy. So therefore, today, adding value by time. So is also a very important phenomenon. See, for example, a breakfast, I'll tell you simple one-day time. See, always a breakfast is eaten in the morning. People would like to prefer idli and vada in the morning. Nobody will eat idli and vada in the afternoon. Afternoon, everybody requires some limited amount of rice or dal, chapati, whatever, in the north. Evening, again, evening, nobody will eat all this rice, bisbele bath and all that. So therefore, some items have a time value in the morning. Some are having a breakfast value before 9 o'clock. Some are having a snacks value. See, nobody eats snacks in the morning. See, evening 6 o'clock, everybody would like to have some, twistatos or some smileys, and some pani puri and chats. I have not seen anybody eating pani puri and chat in the early morning. Okay, whereas, for example, masala dosa can be eaten anytime. But preferably, they are all breakfast items. So, adding value of time is what to prepare when and when exactly you want to do it. Whether it's a day. See, suppose in Deepavali or Diwali, you will have to, there's a heavy demand for sweets. See, all the sweet boxes are over. I go to the sweet shop. Okay, especially those Bengali items which come at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's called the time value of the particular commodity. Because all these milk products have to be consumed within 1 hour or 2 hours or maximum 1 day. So therefore, Bengali sweets are never stored, whereas Kaju Barfi can be stored for 2 or 3 days. So this is how adding value and time, and all the milk products, buttermilk, dairy products, they have a shelf life. There's an expiry date. After the expiry date, okay, it loses its value. And if you go to the supermarket, all this buy one, get one, why are they doing it? Mysore Pak, it is again a milk-based product. It has a limited shelf life. After the expiry date, they start offering buy one, get one free. So therefore, these are all some of the issues. Then, especially insurance hedging, I told you who has the ownership. See, suppose letters of credit are given, the first bank actually mortgages some of your product, or lease agreements are made. Okay, many of your farms are not yours, or you have taken a temporary loan from a MasterCard or futures market. They give you a small check when you go to the future market. Okay, and when you dump your material, let us say in a warehouse or something, they will give you a letter of credit. You can go to any bank and encash that letter of credit and get up to 75% finance on your particular product. You put 100 rupees of the material, get 75 rupees. So this is how we add value. See, because everybody is hard pressed for cash. See, a money which is not given in time has no value at all. So therefore, credit cards or letter of credit or, hedging certificate, mortgage certificates, harvesting contracts, they're also some sort of value. Then information value, okay. Obviously, most of these organic products are all certified products. PIDA is the certifying agency. We have Center of Sustainable Agriculture, where my friend Dr. Ramanjanalu is the director. And then most of these go in faith and certification. So information also should be available. When it was packed, what is the batch number, how many days is the shelf life, all those issues also add value. It is to inform and educate, persuading, and then also does some job in the advertising, promotion, packing, and so on. So now again, although this looks good on the theoretical front, I am asking you whether is it so difficult that a farmer producer organization cannot do these jobs? Or even the old woman sitting at the home, your great grandmother is able to access a 5G mobile. Don't tell me that do you require a PhD and it's rocket science for you to access a big mobile. I don't think like that. See, getting formal degrees and becoming an expert, all those things are different. To operate a small mobile phone, access an internet. So today, your WhatsApp is accessed by almost everybody. Even sitting at home, nowadays nobody listens to the people who are very experienced. They say, please keep quiet. What you are telling is also available on the internet. Already it has become viral in the WhatsApp. So the information also adds value. People will ask your information only if you are telling something what is not there in WhatsApp. If you are telling the same old bullshit what is there already in the WhatsApp or on the internet. See, if you Google it, you can virtually get a cinema ticket to anything. Why should people come with you for information? Do you have the market information that 20 kilometers from here, the price difference is 10 rupees. I will put my product there. These are all very critical and crucial information. Then we have so many R&D organizations who help in all this processing, handling, storage, packing. You see, some of them are CFTRA Mysore, which prepares all the food processing things. And then we are similarly in Mysore, we have the DFRL, the Defense Food Research Labs, who give value-added products for our defense people, the soldiers. It may be a fortified chickpea, or it is a very high protein, some protein balls and things like that. So we have got ultimate number of institutes. So everywhere, handling, storage, processing, RTS, ready to serve juice, jams, jellies, pickling. And we have already this osmotically dehydrated products, where just with recombinant with water, again, it can get the shape. Okay, this is how it's done. See, even, I was very wonderstruck. Recently, I purchased this, we call it as more Kulambu in Tamil, or we say Majge Oli in Kannada. There is a majgavuli mixed powder. I got the shock of my life because I eat this more kulumbu, normally eaten by Brahmins. So to prepare more kulumbu, we have to depend on our grandmother. But today you take that more kulumbu mix is available. Simply put it in water for 5 minutes. Okay, and then, give some tadka for it. But your, okay, put some, cucumbers or what is it, ash god, and then your more kulumbu is made. See, you don't need to, call your grandma. Of course, see, let the grandmothers come and add value. See, once upon a time, when I had to eat this Puran Poli, this Holge. I was waiting. When my grandmother will come. And, we had to go to school. My grandmother's house was about 100 kilometers far. So every time I tell my father, Appa, take me to grandmother's house. He said, why do you want to see? Very recently I have seen her grandmother. Illappa, I want to eat holge. See, today you want to have holge, you got holge money. There are so many such products, value-added products. See, and even this Congress Kallekai, I am a very great fan of that. So it is a value-added product. It comes in two flavors. Either, they will give this garlic tadka to it, or they will give the asafoetida tadka. Normally, asafoetida tadka is not eaten by other people. Only the Brahmin fellows eat this asafoetida. Others, most of them eat garlic. So this is called as a niche market. What I'm saying is, you go to Triplicane, you go to Mambalam, you go to Adiyar, and you will get those products which are used by the consumers there. Let them be of any community, and that's not our thing. You come to another area which is predominantly having a different customers, so you will have to produce and market a product for that. So therefore, these are all some value addition opportunities where you can make more money. See, if you start selling the other products here, suppose in a predominantly fish area, all the fish recipes are going to come. Still, some of the visible benefits here, this table is more than enough. I could have even stopped my lecture here. See, fruits and vegetables, simply by cleaning, grading and sorting, 25% of additional income is going to come. Similarly, vegetables, drying, preservation, 30%. See, because you don't have off-season vegetables. See, for example, you want avrekai. See, avrekai means all that field bean. Okay, field bean normally comes in Rabi season. Now IIHR has come out with all-season field beans. You don't need to wait for Rabi season. See, come on. See, now wheat is grown in the Rabi season. But are you not eating wheat throughout the year? So like that, you convert into atta, you convert into rava, whatever you want to do. Spices, just by milling. See, suppose you are having nutmeg, asafoetida, you have so many other things. Recently, I conducted one value addition opportunities for the entrepreneurs for spice cultivation and preserving. Simply by processing the ilaichi, we have a green ilaichi, you have the white ilaichi, okay, you can have a cardamom oil by fractional distillation. So many methods are there. What you eat ilaichi may not be that much nice smelling ilaichi because already people have extracted the essential oil. A lot of money is there. So maize also de-husking and shelling 12.5%. Simple cleaning and storage will add value up to 25% income. Paddy also cleaning and grading 17. Storage, see, suppose when you buy rice, you buy that Karnool Sona Masuri rice. So people will ask, can you give me 6 months old, 1 year old, 2 year old? Older the rice, more, it becomes very, very, it becomes puffy and that sort of thing. It won't become pasty because all those carbohydrates get collated, and that's how it is. Pulses, simply, instead of preparing red gram dal milling machine, is it such a difficult value addition here? Don't tell me that. Simple in pulses. Suppose I am taking the example of Khajanas Khajan, okay, red gram. Simply by de-husking, splitting and besan making, especially Bengal gram, which comes in the Rabi season. Today, will you prepare a besan? Okay, everybody eats besan, laddu, besan. For all bonda bhaji, you require besan. Simply by doing besan making, 20%, almost 18.5% is value income added. Now, in case of oil seeds, throughout Bengaluru you are seeing. See, earlier we had that different oil. Now they say under the wooden extraction, okay, we will give you fresh wooden oil. That is a bit costly. It's about 300 rupees a liter. Normal oil, you will get about 150, 180. Okay, people say we don't want all this chemically processed fractional distilled oil. We would like to go for Ghana or the de-oiling, oil making machine is there. Earlier it used to be bullock operated. Now we have got machine operated. It's all wooden implements. You can add value even up to 20%. So now the value chain, see the input sector, the production sector and processing sector. So this is an agribusiness system where most of the value addition is also occurring on all the three fronts. See, suppose you want to do organic, you should manipulate the input sector. So you should have only organic input. For example, IIHR has come out with this ARCA microbial consortium. On the back, you're seeing behind me all those boxes. They're all ARCA Sasya Poshak A and B, totally organic products where 5 ml of that suspension is mixed in water and it's sprayed. So that's how they get the nutrients. So even in the input sector, the value is added. In the production sector, obviously, the agronomic practice or you don't apply any fertilizers to the land. So that's how the value is created. And obviously in the processing, manufacturing, packing, branding, retailing, and then pushing it to the customers also adds the value. And there is a lot of money in these things. See, believe it or not, don't think agriculture is simply throwing some seeds and going away. See, if you think that, it's just like, earlier days, people, those who are highly having good education, IIT, PhD, IAS officers or scientists like me, people, hey, it is so difficult. He must be a God's child. He has become a scientist. He's an IAS officer. I say, come on, even if you do it strategically, you also can become, there is nothing, there is nothing a big horn over anybody's head. So it depends on how the agribusiness system is going to create value, add value, tap value, capture value, and adds to the income. So there are so many agribusiness opportunities. We have already told you where value can be added. Especially, I'm touching important nutritional application. Totally organic formulations have come. I've already told you about ARCA microbial consortia, the Sasya Poshak A and B just behind me. You see those boxes. I've kept it for my RKBY project. We are developing an ARCA Nutri Garden to augment the midday meal scheme in the various schools of Karnataka. So where per day for 300 children in a school, 150 boys, 150 girls, we require about 45 kilos of vegetables. Highly, we have a vitamin enriched. For example, IIHR has come out with a mushroom which is vitamin D enriched. You must not even have heard about it. So today we have got 45 products. Okay, everywhere it's either a vitamin enrichment or it is a mineral enrichment. So it is all going toward the balanced diet. Then, obviously crop protection. So if a lot of pesticides are used, nobody is going to buy it. So storage also, there are so many pests and diseases. Transportation, there should be a cold chain to preserve and capture the value. Equipment services, somebody on the input front. Okay, biological control things. Marketing, packaging, and transportation. So what I wish to say is, today, let me repeat this thing in my lecture today. Many of these key opportunities are done by different people. I repeat again. See, now there is an aggregator, there is a value capturer, there is a processor is different. Okay, the fellow who prepares the sweet is different. These are all, but what I wish to say is, see, a person who does fishing, can't he know how to prepare a fish recipe? He will know. Probably he and she has not been convinced or they have not taken up the profession. It is something like this. If your father is a professor in IIT, at least you will know when the IIT entrance exam, JEE is going to come, when are you going to write the GATE exam and the CAT exam. At least as a professor's son, you should be knowing this. Similarly, if you are a farmer, you already know about the product. Adding value will not take much of your skill. If you are a cinema star's son, the value addition and the value chain, already you know who is the distributor, who is the producer, okay, and how you can get roles. See, most of the present day film stars and all that, okay, they are all the children of cinema stars. So what I wish to say here is, 1 minute, okay, where did my thing go? Okay, so, something else has come. 1 minute, okay. Where is my screen? Okay, one. So that is how it goes. And preparing fruit jam, jelly, you don't, these are all not rocket science. Simply, you know, this groundnut butter, man, what is so great in doing this? Can't we do it at home? I don't know. Semi-processed products, preparing ready-to-serve juice. See, banana juice has still been a researchable friend because it becomes black in color. People are trying how to reduce that reaction which occurs. Okay, then we can also go to dehydrated vegetables and spices, especially nutmeg, saffron. See, suppose you are a saffron producer in Kashmir. Will you not know how to preserve saffron and establish a value chain in saffron, where to push it? Nutmeg, for example. Beverages, ready-to-serve juice. You know, there is a lot of demand for dragon fruit juice, tomato juice, all those things that they carry. Today, you got umpteen number of juices, but people want, you know, bale juice I have drank. You know, this bale is nothing but eagle marmalade. What we use it in the Shivratri day. Anyway, Shivratri is coming next week. So you can have a lot of bale, even this Feronia elephanta. No, that's called the wood apple. Oh my God, wood apple juice is a very beautiful, tasty juice. Only thing is, you know, you have to do a little bit of processing, and if you can preserve it even at least for 1 month, just with normal sugar. In fact, you know, even at home, I was asking my wife, she had got a lot of wood apple and she's now unable to process it. She said, hey, this is all drudgery. You do it tomorrow and after. Tomorrow is Shivratri. And then, you know, she said, you do it. I don't have time. So therefore, when a housewife does not have time, these value-added products are going to be very good. See, all this Tropicana and other fruit juices, what you buy is at 20 rupees for 200 ml. My goodness, you give me that 20 rupees, I will buy half a kilo of sugar and give you half a bucket of a bale and wood apple juice tomorrow. Anyway, tomorrow is Shivratri. I wish you all happy Shivratri, fellows. So you call me, I will tell you how to prepare this juice. So now we'll go to the next, pre-packing. See, whether it is grape or onion or anything, there is no packing at all. See, today you come to Blinkit, everything is neatly packed in 250 grams, because an average household or a house with a husband, wife and 2 children, 4 people will consume at least about 250 to 300 grams. So pre-packaging, not only polythene bag, now we got this, you know, I was seeing this bag. This is actually done in Tamil Nadu. I did have one thing. See, they are preparing these biodegradable bags in maize flour. There's an entrepreneur somewhere near Chennai. I think Dhanlakshmi can note it. I'll give the address later. No need of plastic bags. Beautifully packed with perforations. All your maize flour can be converted to beautiful biodegradable bags, where the shelf life is 2 times to more and fresh and attractive. Then osmotically air-dried fruits. If you do air drying, if you do anaerobic drying, you will have different color, flavor, especially pineapple, jackfruit, just wet it. Okay, so this is how these are all value-added products. Waxing of fruit and vegetables. Of course, see, now in Bangalore, we don't use many of these things because Bangalore is 900 meters above the sea level. We get all fruits, vegetables. If you come near IIHR, it is flooded with all these things. We don't have any problem to buy all these things. But I'm telling you, in places where, you know, suppose Saudi Arabia is there, Chennai is there, or where you cannot grow vegetables, you will have to use this value chain and put your niche market over there. This is what I'm saying. Okay, next. Pickles and chutneys. Oh my God, earlier I was hearing only of mango pickle. Today it is not only mango pickle, mango tokku, and a plethora of so many value-added products. You name it. If you come to my house, Dhanlakshmi, I can show you once. In my room, I have dumped around 20-25 different pickles. And my wife was saying, for a single man to live, do you require so much of variety? I said, no, come on. Variety is the spice of life. Don't tell me like. So many things can be done. And obviously, preparing this potato tapioca flour, people coming from Trivandrum, tapioca, sabudana, all those things are value-added products. One should really, see, I am telling you, if you have a
what is
sweet
it, please?
or a tapioca flour, prepare sabudana, they are not rocket science. Come on, don't tell me that to do sabudana and do all these things, you should take special training in Sifat, Ludhiana. Today with all FPOs, we are training them. And even in IIHR, we train people on so many small value-added technologies. Then banana chips, of course, you find it in all the corners of Bangalore. And it may be Nendra Bale to any Bale. Of course, I have some Kerala friends, so I keep using them and say, kindly bring me the Nendran chips, deep fried in coconut oil. So we want that, and I think we can do it here also, not a big issue. So this sort of value addition can also get you more income for you guys. And then mushrooms, I told you, IIHR has come out of the vitamin D fortified, the enriched. See, we know a lot of these children, what they do, even my daughter does this. She sits inside the room and not exposed to sunlight. She has got vitamin D deficiency. So I wanted to very seriously give her this fortified mushroom. And that is the problem with all the city children who are always sitting in the rooms. They will have vitamin D deficiency. We have come out of the mushroom biofortified with vitamin D. You can contact Dr. Chandrasekhar. I'll be giving his number. Then fruit toffees and bars. Earlier, what we were eating was only this Cadbury's chocolate. Everything was looking brown. Today, I am having a papaya toffee. I am having a banana toffee, pineapple. See, recently in IHR, yesterday, in the National Horticultural Fair, people have used even beetle leaves, and of course, even earlier also, Pan Pasan, one small chocolate used to come, which was tasting like Pan Bida. See, now, they have put all this, who is going to chew all that pan and masala pan? So all that is converted in a toffee. After food, simply put one pan toffee in your mouth, and your digestion is absolutely brilliant. And why people are eating this pan bida was, it also reduces your sugar. See, after having a very heavy meal of all very high glycemic foods, paisam, pada paisam, and so on, you have to have a big pan so that, it reduces your sugar. That was actually the very scientific rationale of how these fruits and toffee bars with good shelf life, taste, and texture occur. See, even, when you take banana, see, when I was a young child, I told you, my forefathers, they all belong to this Mantralaya Mutt. The present Swami is my cousin brother. So my grandmother used to give me a lot of this banana panchamritam, Yeah. So I was still telling why Granny is calling me and giving it. You have one full glass of panchamritam, all your gas is gone. No gas. Highly enriched food. You don't feel hungry for the next 2.5 hours. So many times when I take an exam or give a lecture, I don't eat very heavily. So I take one panchamritam. So like that, these are all value-added products. See, come on. If you want to take panchamritam, you don't get it in any Swiggy or Zomato. You have to go to a Raghavendra Swami Mutt. See, suppose you want the Chakra Pongali coming from that triplicane, Venugopala Swami temple. You can't go there. These are all the value-added products. Idea is already there, but how you establish a supply chain and market it and push it. Come on, if, Venugopal Swami temple Chakri Pongal is, available, I would have really loved to eat it. Every day I wanted to have this temple and festival atmosphere at home. So this is how we use this value addition for income. See, now, I think most of the Tamilians know about that Sankranti, Pongal. See, Pongal is prepared, I think the Dhanlakshmi will correct me, I may be wrong. See, they use a sugarcane juice, fresh rice, fresh, green gram, and they put a lot of kaju, sugar, and that is how the fresh pongal is made. Today, they have a kara pongal, we have a sweet chakra pongal. Both are available in many of the hotels. So why can't this become a value addition? To prepare pongal, is it such a big rocket science that you have to go to IIT Chennai and get yourself trained? Come on, it is not such a thing. Okay. So tutti frutti coming from papaya, and then you can also use, especially I was eating a lot of ice creams, lot of this tutti frutti, then, apple pieces, banana pieces. You see this Baskin Robbins, Amul, Kulfi, all are not today only ice creams. They will have some fruit component into it. That is how, you see the present day ice cream, and I think before Baskin Robbins came, okay, ice creams are all plain. All that you and me would have eaten as a child was the maximum. We have eaten vanilla ice cream, and I used to eat one tutti frutti. I never heard of this, what is it by? This Casata, I never heard when I was a kid. And then there was another one. What is it? Even black forest, these are also flavors. There's one more, I'm just forgetting the ice cream. So like that today, lot of value-added products have been coming. Okay, and the people should learn how to do this and improve their incomes. So it is not really out of place. Tomato products, you can either prepare puri. Can't you? See, I went to Dharmapuri district. I was somewhere near that Paparpatti. I went to that processing unit long back. He was telling, sir, I am having a mango processing unit. And I said, already you have a processing unit, you have a crusher. Then I said, why don't you process tomatoes? Why don't you process guava? என்னடா ஒரு கொய்யா ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு guava ஜூஸ் பண்றதுக்கு அவ்வளவு பெரிய விஷயமா? I asked him. Sir, அது வேற இது வேற சார். யாரடா சொல்லுது அது வேற என்ன? Only you have to change the blade. You have to change some machine. You can make it adaptable. Any small engineer would have done it for you. So that is how we can come out with a diversified product, both export and imported. Okay, then minimally processed products. See, especially on the jackfruit trend, IHR has come out with a lot of jackfruit products. Jackfruit candy, jackfruit ice cream, jackfruit chocolate. We call it a chocolate. Oh my God, especially jackfruit dehydrated pieces. Simply put it in you won't believe. I went to recently I was eating food in one of the Raghavendra Swami Mutt. They have prepared, this a recipe out of grapes. I got normally pineapple goju is made, but they are now preparing goju with grapes also. Black seedless grapes have been used. So I said, see, come on, whenever. Excuse me. Krishnappa, ಹೇಳು. I'm sorry I suddenly got
It's okay, sir.
Yeah. So therefore, there are so many minimal carrot disc is there, garlic. See this garlic fellows who sell on the street. They say, 150 rupees 1 kilo. Sometimes it's tough. To prepare garlic clouds out of garlic, is it such a rocket science that you cannot add value? Simply remove all that, dehusk all that garlic, pack it neatly, reduce the temperature, you will get minimum 300 to 400 rupees. Jackfruit pieces, I told you, cucumber slices on the big area, orange segments. See, all this, why it has come. See, come on, I wanted to eat orange. Of course, see, I hate that, peeling that orange. Then I'll put it in my mouth, and then all the seeds I have to throw it out. For that, I have to keep another one small bowl. Even sitafal. I'm a sitafal lover. But no bloody fellow is there who can process it. See, because eating sitafal, except our Arkasahan variety, where, what I do is I take a spoon and simply scoop the Arkasahan because it has got less seeds. See, this Anona milkshake, sitafal milkshake is a very easy process. There is a machine, people do it. How they remove the seeds, you go and ask them. It is a small technique. Removing the seed of sitafal and giving you sitafal milkshake. You know how much it costs? 95 rupees sitafal milkshake for just a 250 ml glass. If I give you all our arkas and varieties, such 95 rupees, you will get 10 glasses for 1 kilo. So therefore, what I'm saying is there's a lot of money. People have not, see, especially eating sitafal milkshake. Avocado milkshake is quite simple. Sitafal milkshake is in very high demand. It's a seasonal fruit. But, you know, processing that again, it becomes black or it becomes slimy and yellowish. So therefore, these are all some of the post-harvest value addition things. See, most of the things which I've eaten, I'm telling you out of my experience. See, I'm fed up with only, grape juice, Mosambi juice. You go to any fruit shop, sir, grape juice, Mosambi juice. Orange juice also it does not, because processing orange is a bit difficult. So therefore, these minimally processed products, okay, then dehydrated products, pickle, okay, these are all, very high pungent chilies. Cashew processing. See, now you will get the shock of your life. See, I think many of you don't know that badam is cheaper and cashew is costlier. This is number one. Second thing is, salted cashew is there. Okay, then, you have the pepper salted cashew and the chili salted cashew. 3 variants it comes. You know how much is 100 gram? Any guess? Minimum 300 to 400 rupees. What is the big value addition? See, the cashew is like this. You have to heat it and then you have to remove this one. You will get a cashew. So today you won't believe. You go to any sweet shop. Kanti Sweets I go. That is very near my house. Cashew is one item which is over. My goodness. I think people are eating a lot of salted cashew. Then my wife said, why don't you bring cashew? I will prepare it for you. The raw cashew is at least about 600 rupees a kilo. But, if I pay 600 outside, I get only 250 or 300 grams. Then I said, I asked my wife, why this is so costly like that? She told, preparing cashew with different 3 masalas is a hell of a lot of a task. Therefore, that fellow takes more money. Did you understand? See, it is something like, some of my non-vegetarian friends, they used to go to their village. So some aunt or somebody used to be there. They will take one chicken or one hen or a broiler or something. Then they'll say, Akka, please, I wanted to see you. They did not come to see Akka over there. They want her to cook that hen or chicken or broiler, because, processing that hen or chicken and making it into small pieces, that's a hell of a lot of task. See, today you get broiler chicken, processed chicken. That's costly. So everybody wants to save money by telling that she is my akka, she is my atta. Hey, why are you doing all that? You say dressed chicken, dressed meat. Okay, so then, beef also comes in cuts. Then, the shawan. Shawan means that goat meat. Beautifully cut, ready to process. Simply all that the housewife has to do is simply put her pan and start frying, and even, you have the meat masalas ready. So it will say highly pungent masala. All are processed products, value-added products. Definitely to do all these things, you don't require rocket science. Then people are coming with natural vinegars. From grapes, you can do it. Single-cell proteins, oils and oleoresins coming from chili and other things. See, now you really don't require to grind a chili powder. See, of course, when you do pickling, I think Dhanlakshmi and others will agree. See, we have got this avocado masala. We have got so many masala. This appe midi masala. Each and every pickle comes with different masalas. Now, all the oleoresins are already extracted and put like this. Please see here. Oleoresin means these are nothing but the chili extract. Okay, capsaicin. So, natural color, vinegars. So, you can prepare it in no time. See, nobody will start grinding the masala and waste their time. Otherwise, from the kitchen, a factory sort of sound comes. Because the housewife have to grind about 3 to 4 masalas to prepare your khichdi or a curry or something. Today you come to any housewives, you come to my house, the kitchen is so beautifully arranged. It has all flavors like this. Okay, it has got a soya sauce, it has got a chili sauce, it has got all your resin things, and then you want some nimbu, you put some citric acid. Oh my God, really my wife is preparing food very fast. So because of this value-added, sophisticated technologies. Now,
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. If you can quickly finish, I'll take up
yeah,
one
yeah,
or
yeah.
two
This is the last slide.
questions.
I'll just
Okay.
finish now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, friends, anyway, because thanks that Dhanlakshmi just reminded me. See, today's problem, this is the last slide. Today's problem is why the income does not come to the producer. This is the $1 million question we started because it is a fragmented value chain. Because the producer is different, okay, the input giver is a different fellow, the processor is a different fellow, the distributor is different, wholesaler is different, retailer is different, consumer is somebody who is other than. Each one is acting very independently. Therefore, if you have a very good value chain and a supply chain, okay, we want the producer to at least make 70 paisa of the consumer rupee. This is what we want to. And I am not against all these different roles. Okay, ultimately these roles had to be played by somebody. See, there was one, Dhanlakshmi, who was that one actor was there in Tamil. He's a producer, director, music director. One man, he used to have a big daddy, I forgot his name. Yeah, he will do all roles himself. Except heroine, he will do all the roles. I don't know the man's name. His son also is an actor. He's a very brilliant actor. So therefore, to conclude very quickly, anybody, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh is the consumer role. 6 roles, if it is played by only one fellow, he can save money and increase the income. I am forgetting that man's name. He was a drummer also. Anyway, so friends, I will just now stop sharing the screen, take a few questions, and let us see in the course of discussion, how the 6 roles, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How the 6 roles a single FPO or a farmer can play. So with this question to you, I will stop sharing my screen and then we will open for discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions from the participants. Since we are running out of time, I will take few questions, sir. Okay. The first question is, what are the key factors to consider when deciding which value addition ventures to pursue?
Yeah, obviously, see, the basic paradigm is we go with the Kotler's price, place, product, and promotion. So, up the most, what the farmer can do in an FPO, he can, that location specificity. Instead of selling it in Dindigal, he can come to Chennai and sell. So, if he has to come to Chennai and sell, and he will have a location value chain. So, to do that, he has to not invest money. He has to have some network and friends and do it. Similarly, in the product front, instead of selling raw chili, you can dry it and convert to chili powder and call yourself as Argmark MDH masala. You can sell it in some Murugan brand masala. So that is the product value chain. Then a little bit of promotion and marketing you can establish through mobile apps. And then, you can aggregate all your demands and that sort of market intelligence you can do. Place, I told you. Price also, see, you can competitively price it. See, suppose, if the retailer is charging 10 rupees and if I get a product from Chennai for 9 rupees, including postage, I think I'll definitely buy this.
Okay. What role can agri-entrepreneurs play in facilitating value addition initiatives and connecting farmers with markets?
Yeah, see, now I have got so many incubators at IHR. I have some 300 incubators. Most of them are engineers. They have come into horticulture and agriculture value chain. See, now what that is, see, everybody when they establish an entrepreneurship or a startup or anything, they will look for their business interest. So what they are presently doing is they are using all this farmer producer organization, the CBBO, the cluster-based business organization, as only sourcing their material. For example, raw chili is purchased from these people, but these entrepreneurs are converting them to chili powder, packing, branding, pushing it. But definitely that amount of profit what he is making, he is not pushing it to the farmers or the FPOs. So therefore, the question what you have asked is, we want the FPOs and farmers to take up this entrepreneur role also. It is not out of place. See, we don't want, see now in the Agri Infrastructure Fund and the ACABC centers, Agri Clinic and Agri Business Centers, we want our BSCAG people or our farmers' children only to take it. We don't want all these engineers who are otherwise supposed to become software engineers coming into this hearty agri field and then eating away the chances of our farmers. So this is a harsh reality.
Okay. Are there any government policies or programs in place to support value addition in agriculture, and how effective have they been?
Fine. See, in fact, that was coming up after some 10-15 slides. It's all right. Very quickly, I'll tell you, the present government has come out with an Agri Infrastructure Fund. 5 crores at 3% interest, a medium turnaround of 7 years. So it is creating warehouses, it is creating cold chains. It is all done through the farmers and women farmers. So that is one government scheme. And if you simply click MIDH, Mission on Integrated Development of Horticulture or Agriculture, you have got so much Agri Infrastructure Fund, Agri Dairy Fund, then Matsya Sampada Yojana, okay, Atmanirbhar Bharat. So there are a plethora of schemes and the money has been released to a tune of 3,000 crores at the rate of 3% interest, very nominal interest for farmers and FPOs. And the ecosystem is already in place and people are taking advantage of it. And that is one step forward in the Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Okay. How can agri universities support farmers in learning about and implementing value addition practices?
Yeah, see, now we have about 75 agri universities. We have 120 ICR institutes. Okay, and then we have got some central universities. That is our whole agri university education extension system. See, now each and every university has got a PPD, Business Planning and Development Unit, and they are also having this, okay, all these incubation centers. We say agri incubation or horticulture incubation centers, idea, and so on and so forth. So what they do is they do this ideation, okay, incubation, acceleration, and diversification. They are calling people, they're calling entrepreneurs, writing their DPR, detailed project report, pitching them for funding through the various banks, getting them all these loans at 3% or whatever interest rates, and then, establishing a small pilot scale unit, hand-holding, and then, after that, small pilot scale marketing and value chain is established. And then afterwards, they are allowed to accelerate to the next level. This is how already this is in place. And in IIHR, at least I can show you, I have more than 3,000 entrepreneurs whom we have given license. And the license will be renewed every 2 to 2.5 years. Okay, based on the quality maintenance they have to do. And based on that, already even agri universities are already doing this job.
Okay. Sir, we have one of our member, Mr. Joseph Brito, who is logged in our Zoom.
Yeah.
Mr. Brito, if you have any question, you can ask.
Yeah, Brito, please feel free. And then, in fact, you would have come to IIHR. We'll meet you once at here, IIHR. Over to Joseph Brito, please.
Thank you, Dr. Jayaraghavendra and Dhanalakshmi ma'am. What a wonderful session, Dr. Raghavendra. Fantastic session. You have covered every aspect. I think the actor you're referring to was probably Vikram.
No, what is his name? That man, that Dadiwala, Tamil fellow.
Vikram.
Not Vikram, Baba. Yeah, he is an actor, director. He is a music director. He will have a very big beard, that fellow.
Yes, sir.
No. Tamil actor.
Like
He will have a very big beard.
Like our Rajesh Khanna, actor, director,
Everything.
producer,
See that,
singer.
but he was not a hit hero, but that
No.
fellow does all the roles except heroine. He will do all the roles. I'm not forgetting his name anyway. Joseph. Anyway, why
Yeah.
I gave that example is,
Yeah, really. It's a correct example.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, please, Brito, you can ask questions.
Yeah. So, what do you think are the easiest top 3 or 4 crops which ordinary farmer can go grow and get best value addition in your wide experience? Yeah, for
Yeah,
a
see,
simple.
now,
Yeah.
see, I have been an agri-scientist for the past 35 years. I
Yes,
was
sir.
a banker myself. I was a Grameen Bank manager, Vijaya Bank manager. Then
Yes.
I came into this agri system. Have a PhD from IRI and all that. Anyway, so with all this experience, what I wish to say is spice industry, animal spice, there are so many spices coming from the animal sector. Recently, I conducted one value addition opportunities for the spice entrepreneurs of India. This was a collaborative program with Manage. See, people are extracting, especially when you take the non-vegetarian meal, people want a fish extract, just like you have beef extract. People want these sort of spices and all that. That is missing. And even our own spices also, simple preservation, drying and shade drying and powdering. There are not many people to do it, and you have to depend on MDH masala and so many other brands. They are making more than 500% profit in the spices. See, you should come out of all this paddy and all this, I don't say they're nonsense. I should not say they're actually our staple crops. You have to come with horticulture, you have to come with spices. I have IASR Calicut. By any chance, I think Joseph Brito may be a Keralite. Okay, I have Thankamani, who was the director of Indian Research Spice Research. He's my classmate. So a lot of such value-added products. Oh my God. And many people don't know that cardamom, everything is extracted and then given to you, that white cardamom.
Yes, yes.
So therefore, and come on, jackfruit, I can show you thousands of products. See, people are afraid to come into this unconventional product, especially minor fruits, minor millets. See, now, this year is called the year of minor millets. Now only people are coming with that navane and all those things. All these things are having low glycemic index. So therefore, the future of the whole entrepreneurship will go on anti-diabetic foods, low glycemic foods, okay, insulin complementing foods, okay, whatever. It may be a small Sizesium, Jambolina, whatever. So people are also looking at the biofortified. I told you the iron one, which I gave you the experiment, and like that. So adding some medicinal value, adding some fortified value through spices. There is one Pachakarpura. When you take these laddus from Trishur or Tirupati laddus, they add this Pachakarpura. It's actually a root extract. I was asking my grandfather and others, Tata, why do they add all this Pachakarpura in all this Venugopal Swami temple? They told you, idiot, it will reduce the sugar value. So therefore, if we eat Tirupati laddu, instead of eating normal laddu 200 grams, eat Tirupati laddu 200 grams, your sugar level will not increase. So my father was a chemical engineering professor. He used to say, the levo sugar and the dextro sugar. He used to conduct the experiment. He was a professor at IIHR Bangalore. So he told the levo sugar, that means when the ray of light is passed to the C6H12O6, the sugar molecule, when it takes a left turn, it won't come in the blood. When it dextro sugar, when it takes a right turn, that sugar is shown in the blood. See, they like that there are so many glycemic foods, medically things, cure for cancer. Come to the Kotakal RA Vaidhyashala, you can integrate all that in the new entrepreneurship, and then these are all the value addition opportunities.
Thank you. Very nice. Yeah. I think it was Rajnikant, no?
Not Rajnikant, sir. Wait 1 minute. No. This fellow is a Dadiwala, not 1 minute. You just be on the line, although Dhanlakshmi will beat me, but...
Ajit?
No. I'll tell you 1 minute. Such a important guy. Okay. Tamil hero. 1 minute. Tamil hero, director, actor.
Kamal Hassan?
No. Director, actor, music director. He was also a drummer. I forgot his name. Okay. Rama. I'll tell you, sir, later.
Yeah.
He will have a very big daddy, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
1 minute. 1 minute later. Rama. When it wants, it won't come. He will always sport a very huge daddy, sir.
Okay.
I
I've
used
seen
to
many.
tease that fellow.
Mm.
I used to tease him and say that this fellow, except heroine, he will do all the other roles. We used to make fun of him. I'll tell you. You call me anyway, my number is there.
Yeah, please share your number. I have not got your number.
Yeah, you take down my number 944
944
00
00
34
34
845.
845.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will tell you because now we are in a
Yes,
online
yes.
session and we should not waste the
Yes,
time of
yes.
agree information. I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that fellow, he is a very famous, always he will have a big beard. He is very jet black in color. Music director, come actor, come script writer, come hero. Except heroine, that fellow will do everything.
Nice. So I will certainly be in touch with you, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
And I saw 2 or 3 of his movies. I got, although that fellow is not so good looking, I was wondering that this fellow should be a real value adding fellow. He does all the 6 roles himself, except the heroine.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Okay, Joseph, you do one thing.
Yeah.
You ping me and say hi. I will get you his name. Then you can
Thank you.
share it with Dhanlakshmi also.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
So
sir.
anyway, see, today we used Dhanlakshmi's name without her consent. Anyway, it was all in the game, and then we'll again meet, madam. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, sir. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
This meeting will now be closed.